Two teams, I mean, critical inflection point here in the middle of the season. Both teams need a win to reach their goals. And guess what? The team that can control the line of scrimmage and dominate up front will win this game.
A touchback opens this one up, and we will see Ethan Kaliakmanis, formerly of Minnesota. He has played well in his past against Wisconsin, including a career day 2 years ago against the Badgers. Put Fletcher in motion. Kaliakmanis keeps right up the gut near a first down. Part of his game that not a lot of people talk about. He is more athletic than people give him credit. Handoff and a first down for Rutgers. Monungai last year had 8 carries for just 16 yards against this Badger defense. Monungai gets it again. He's across the 40. Take a look at this Wisconsin starting defense there without a couple of their big pieces. Aaron Witt questionable coming in, but this is a game that screams defensive line and keeping your eyes focused.
That's what Shiano said last week. He gave Nebraska a ton of credit, said the interior of Nebraska's defensive line was top 5 in college football. So you look at guys like Kurt Neal, Ben Barton, even number 94, Elijah Hills. Those guys have to win at the point of attack, and especially with the injuries at the guard position.
Going to be wrapped up after a very minimal game. Daryl Peterson, junior linebacker, in on the stop. Back to pass. Kaliakmanis all day to throw. Flushed out to the right. Throws downfield. It is almost intercepted. Knocked down. It was right in the breadbasket of Ricardo Hallman. Hallman, who had a pick 6 against Rutgers last year, nearly came away with another one. Now we're going to get punt. Fair catch called for by Hunter Wohler. We're going to have a flag come out.
Great job.
Good job picking that one up. Sets up shop from his own 11. Lock to pass. All kinds of time. Going sideline, and he overthrew the intended receiver. Trying to get it to Will Pauling.
Consistently to say that's who we are.
Walker gets the carry behind that big offensive line, still turning those legs near the 20-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Walker kicks it to the outside. It's a first down for the Badgers. Transfer in Oklahoma gets another one. Stays on his feet and gets to the 30-yard line. As we take a look at the starting lineup defensively for Rutgers, they have some major issues at cornerback. Eric Rogers questionable. He is at least playing today. Tyreen Powell, the linebacker, is out. Longerbeam is out.
Shiano calls this a developmental program, and why this season was always special for Rutgers is they were such a veteran roster. Injuries are part of the game. You lose both of your starting linebackers to Tyreen Powell, Mohamed Toure. They'll be out today. Toure out for the season, and you mentioned some of the injuries at secondary to watch.
Locke pulls it out. Catch made. Will Pauling, his first catch of the afternoon, gets him near midfield. Locke again airs it out. Sideline. It is caught inside the 20-yard line. Vinny Anthony, the speedster, on the outside.
They're really finding something with number 8, Vinny Anthony. Going back to the USC game, he had a big 60-plus yard touchdown. Had another explosive touchdown last week, and a great job. You see him fighting through that contact. It was good coverage, but Vinny Anthony was able to separate at the last moment and come down with the ball.
One of those replacement corners. Al-Shadi Salam was on the coverage in the red zone. Walker gets it over the left side, and he's brought down after a gain of 2. To pass, Locke with an arm fake, looking end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Will Pauling hauls it in.
He dealt with some drops these past few weeks, but watch the double move right here. Little stutter, hitch, go. Beats Shaquan Loyal. And Locke does a good job of putting it right on his body. Will Pauling is a matchup nightmare.
Wisconsin taking advantage of that cornerback space with some injuries for Rutgers. Good opening drive. Covered 89 yards. Vakos puts it through. Statement for the Badgers. Long kicks it away. Returnable, but a fair catch called for.
They're all about ball control, and that starts with Monungai in the run game.
Kaliakmanis back to pass, wide open, the tight end, Fletcher. Picked up 7 on that first down play. Kaliakmanis gives it to Monungai, and he's brought down. Tam Brown is in the backfield with Kaliakmanis. No Monungai on this 3rd down and 3. Motion man was Miller. Sling it out to Miller. Trying to make a move, and he's tackled short of the first down. Nazir Fortune coming in and upending Miller.
Mike Tressel, the defensive coordinator for Wisconsin, he made it real simple in our meetings this week. Said we have to win 3rd down to get off the field, and tackling is the other big piece of that. Said we need population at the football, white jerseys. You see the pursuit right there, 4 guys flying over to make that tackle.
4th down and 2. Punt is away. Fair catch called for by Waller. And again, Wisconsin inside their 20 to start their 2nd drive. A 49-yard punt from Rutgers.
I was blown away by your poetry. Unlock, unlocked.
Oh, what a run on that first down play by Tawee Walker.
From one Fletcher to another earlier.
It's only the first quarter, bud. Walker across the 30-yard line for a first down. A lot of big yards for Tawee Walker.
First drive, effortless, and now really, with the tempo, they put Rutgers on their heels.
Pass on first down. Locke going deep. Down the middle, Anthony turns around, it's intercepted. Big takeaway, that was the wrong combination. Shaquan Loyal with his 2nd pick of the season.
The wrong combination, as you mentioned. They're just trying to do a boot action. That's a deep post by Vinny Anthony, but Rutgers wasn't fooled. They were in great position, and I mean, this throw, look at this. There was no need to do this and to try to throw that. And Shaquan Loyal, who got beat on the previous drive for the touchdown, makes up for it there with an interception.
5th pick of the season for Rutgers defense. And can they turn that turnover into points? Went 3 and out on their last drive. Brown in the ball game on this first down play for Rutgers. Kaliakmanis out to the right, throws it into the turf. He was in heavy pursuit and even lost a shoe. Wisconsin's defense coming out just like they finished against Purdue last week. 3rd drive for Rutgers, only 1 first down. Handoff goes to Brown, cuts it across the middle, across the 25-yard line.
3rd and 5, that's exactly what the graphic says. Here's another situation.
Still no Monungai. It's Brown in the backfield. Kaliakmanis to pass. Good pocket, gets it across, catch made, short of the first down. Chris Long, the senior, gonna bring up 4th and short. Just did beat that play clock. Kick it to the offside, and a catch made on the sideline. Fist bump there at the end, maybe a good sign. Walker gets it again, a big chunk on first down for Tawee Walker.
And then that's the 2nd or 3rd time where he's bounced it outside. Once again, when runs have success on bounces, that's on the linebacker pursuit in the secondary. As we've mentioned, those positions are injured, and with new faces for Rutgers defense.
Officials allowing the substitution, man coming on late. Handoff, Walker just methodically making his way across the 30-yard line. Locke to pass, and it's caught just outside the 10-yard line. Reception made by Tucker Ashcraft. 1st and 10 from the 11, just the 4th catch for Ashcraft on the year. Go to the outside, nowhere to go for Walker. Good pursuit. Dupree checks in for Walker in the backfield. Burrows at the top of your screen. Locke looking right side. Dupree out of the backfield, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Handoff, Walker knifing his way through, brought back down. It's a big call. far judge, marking it maybe a half a yard short. Jake, 4th down. Where do you go?
Oh, you go for it. And you run it.
Here we go, 4th and 1. Walker gets it. Touchdown, Badgers. Had 3 scores last week.
Walker gets the touchdown, but that whole drive was on Phil Longo, winning the chess match. Part of what sprung that play and what sprung that entire drive was the tempo of Wisconsin's offense. You see Rutgers struggled to get substitutions in. They struggled to get lined up. There was a few snaps where they only had 10 guys on the field. They were very late getting lined up there. Adjustments are going to have to be made on the defensive side of the ball for Rutgers.
Another drive, another touchdown. Lom kicks it away again. Fair catch called for Kaliakmanis. What kind of a drive is he going to put together? Monangai wrapped up in the backfield. Great play in space by Preston Zachman.
And it started with Aaron Witt. It was a game time decision, back healthy. He pursued off the back end. Watch 59 there, running. Forces Monangai to make that initial cut. And then that's where Zachman comes to finish the play.
Witt suited up last week against Purdue. Great to see him back on the field. Monangai missed the last drive. 2nd and 11. Kaliakmanis to pass. It was open for him. Brown gets the carry. And he is wrapped up, brought down. Elijah Hills knocked him down, and some Boo Birds in Piscataway.
I was interested to see how Rutgers would take the field. You know, you go on the road versus Nebraska last week. It was 100 degrees, extremely hot, a physical Big Ten football game. You know, it's tough to turn it around, and you know, I wanted them to start fast today. Clearly not doing that.
Fair catch called for. Best field position of the day for Wisconsin. Dupree opens up in the backfield. Dupree gets it, and he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain as the first quarter winds down. Wisconsin has been really efficient with their offense so far. Little shovel pass on the inside to Darion Dupree. 1st down, Badgers. The Badgers love this freshman, Darion Dupree. Go to the outside, catch made. Kekahuna, his first catch. He's at midfield. 2nd down, 5. Locke again, all kinds of time. Where's he going to go? It's underneath and upended after the catch. It was Nowakowski.
Great job.
Calling the motion man, free rusher, catch made. Since the interception, Locke 6 for 6. Delay handoff, Dupree smothered and trying to get loose and can't do it. Igbinosun wraps him up.
Last season versus Alabama this season, this is only his 6th start.
Dupree right side wrapped up again, and Rutgers getting helmets to the football. In that iffy territory. Locke back to pass, pressure coming, and he throws it right into the dirt. Was trying to set up the screen to Walker. Now 4th and 9, you got to kick it away.
Yes.
Atticus Bertrams to kick it away, trying to pin Rutgers deep, and the southpaw kicker with a good one. Bounces inside the 5. Pauling telling him to keep on rolling. 1st and 10 from the 2. Handoff. Monangai. Monangai having a tough time getting it going, just as he did against the Badgers last year. Kaliakmanis across the middle, catch made, ball is out. No catch, incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10 from the 2. From his own end zone, trouble. Kaliakmanis gets rid of it, tipped away, 4th down. 5th punt for Rutgers. A muff! But Hunter Wohler able to jump on it.
I expect them to take a shot here early on this drive.
Walker gets the carry. He's across midfield, spinning his way near the 40. Not on the field on this 1st and 10. We had a jump.
Offside defense. Yep. The player entered the neutral zone and caused the offensive player to react. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
I do expect a shot here.
Walker carries again, got tripped up and brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Walker in on that stop.
This is the look where you take a shot.
Wisconsin going fast, play action. Locke down the sideline. A lot of contact, there's the flag. Flip Dixon was in coverage.
Pass interference. Defense number 10, 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
Again, play action. Locke, right side, incomplete, was looking Kekahuna's way. Nearing the red zone. This is where Rutgers defense really grits their teeth and will have movement on the right side. Looked like the right tackle, Riley Molman.
Offense number 71, 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Handoff to Walker, sees a gap. He's across the 20-yard line, 3rd and manageable for the Badgers. Handoff to Walker, trying that right side again. He's wrapped up. You're in that iffy territory, Jake, on 4th down. From the right hash from 35 yards. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right. Kaliakmanis, pressure, throws low, it's incomplete. Carey, Monungai, wrestled down. Darrell Peterson again in the backfield.
Like Mozart or Beethoven, that's my favorite sound right there.
That's how you go to sleep at night. Pop, pop, pop. Pads, hitting pads. Kaliakmanis again, back to pass, flush out to the left. Trying to try and run for it. Makes a move and a 1st down for Rutgers. Pass again, ball fake. Going up top, he's got a man. Caught! Christian Dremel. Biggest play of the game for Rutgers.
Look how close this was. Hunter Wohler, the safety, flying in from the middle of the field. And Dremel with great concentration to come down with that football.
Wheels are turning offensively. They're at the 30 for Rutgers. Monungai looking for space, makes a cut, stays on his feet, lowers his head inside the red zone. Monungai making a man miss and wrapped up near the 15-yard line. 2nd and 6. Fletcher in motion. Toss. Monungai right side in pursuit. Wisconsin all over him. Browns in the backfield. Kaliakmanis looking right, throws right, catch made. That's the freshman Ben Black. Really close to a 1st down. Will depend on the spot. Monungai gets it. This is going to depend on the spot and that near judge.
Elijah Hill's number 94. You see him in the backfield with number 7, Jaheim Thomas, the linebacker.
Now potential 2-for-1 deal for Wisconsin. They'll get the ball coming out of halftime. Handoff on 1st down. Walker, the big hole, gets across the 15. Still 2 timeouts left, too, for Wisconsin. Hand it off and stop going nowhere. From the Rose Bowl on the Big Ten Network. 3rd down, handoff. Walker slips his way past the 20 and a 1st down for Wisconsin.
A couple of the interior, they swam and beat their lineman, but it was backside.
Locke had it tipped and almost intercepted. 2nd and 10, clock stops. Locke looking left, it's caught, and out of bounds goes Pauling. Markowski in motion and whistles.
False start. Offense number 57, 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Locke looking left. Catch complete, short of a first down.
They're going to try to block this.
Love the PA music playing the Jaws theme too. They snap it quick. Kick gets away. Dremel gonna let it bounce. Precious time ticking away. It's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Kaliakmanis just 5 of 11 in this first half. Kaliakmanis looking middle, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kenny Fletcher. Big hit after the fact. There's 51 rushing yards in this game for Rutgers so far in the first half. Kaliakmanis. Short pass, another drop. Again to pass. Kaliakmanis. Catch dropped again. 3 and out. Another punt from Rutgers. Fair catch. Great day of college football. Locke back to pass, middle, and another drop. Locke again, that's a secured catch. And the ball is out. And down on the play and still slow to get up is Pauling. He got hammered on that catch. From the 34-yard line, Kaliakmanis with time. Going for it and incomplete. It's been a very tough first half. Kaliakmanis to the outside. Catch is made. Across the middle, catch, Black. And he's able to get out of bounds inside the 20. From the 19. Kaliakmanis. Incomplete. Great coverage again by Xavier Lucas, using that out of bounds as a secondary defender. Knocking on the door at the end of this first half. Kaliakmanis again to the outside, and it's incomplete. Kaliakmanis looking middle, and he just throws it away. Patel from 37 would be a season long. Fumbled snap. Kick is blocked. Wisconsin can't recover it. Rutgers comes away with it. A flag is down, and they're just going to kneel on it and be content with this 14-0 lead on the road in a huge Big Ten game. Luke Fickell, when he was talking to Brooke Fletcher at the end of the half, was not pleased the way that they finished things out. Going to have Kate Giacomelli on the return, and he's across the 30-yard line. No Will Pauling on the field to start this second half as Walker tries to slip a tackle, gets out of the grasp of one, and then brought down by Moses Walker on the backside. 16 yards on 8 carries, 22 in the first half this year. Locke wide open, catch made across the 50-yard line to Kekahuna.
That's a shallow route, but he did a good job of sitting in the zone and on the same page as his quarterback.
Kekahuna again on the reception. That is big news. Second straight week where Will Pauling has to leave a ball game and cannot return as Walker is bottled up and slung backwards. Locke across the middle, incomplete. Coverage by Loyal to knock it away.
3rd and 4, bringing a little bit of pressure. You see, look at all the red jerseys in tight coverage across the board.
Bertram's to kick. Almost a spectacular special teams play, but not to be. The big question, Jake, where is Monangai? He's been bottled up, just 22 yards rushing on 11 carries. Monangai gets it up the gut, and right on cue, gains 8 on first down. Monangai gets it again. First down, Rutgers. See if this Rutgers offensive line can get some push against Wisconsin's defensive front. Monangai again, short gain, pushing forward. They'll stop progress at the 34-yard line.
They blew that early.
Changing the play. Just did beat that game clock. Monungai hit. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for Rutgers.
They just haven't found that 6 inches consistently today.
Got Brown in the backfield to pass. Kaliakmanis wide open. Brown and another drop. Well, that was a 1st down in the making, and Kaliakmanis just pulled the pass.
Watch him. He does a good job getting through his reads. Watch front side, front side. You see how his feet just don't quite get it. His left foot is a little too open, so he's off platform, and that leads to the inaccuracy there.
5 drops in this game for Rutgers. Remember, going into the half, there was 3 on 1 possession alone. Anderson to punt again. Takes a Rutgers bounce right at the 11-yard line.
But you got to take that up with Wisconsin's defense.
Walker cuts through a wide open hole. Tawee Walker over 100 yards in the ball game. Tripped up by Bo Masco, and a huge gain of 33 on 1st down for Wisconsin.
Man, really nice job up front, and follow the Polars. That's Wisconsin football right there. Number 56, Joe Brunner. He gets the play going. You can hear the pads cracking, pop, pop, pop. And Walker he didn't even get touched until he was past the 1st down.
Dupree now on the carry across midfield in a big chunk.
Great defense.
Block to pass, looking middle. Going deep. Caught! Inside the 5-yard line, Vinny Anthony. Another big strike for the Badgers.
Man, they're going to have to start calling him Big Play Vinny, man. This is his 3rd straight week where he's emerged. He's been the go-to guy in the back end of the defense. Great long speed, fighting through a little bit of a hold there, too, by Bo Masco. And Braden Locke, that's been his favorite target of explosive plays down the field. Vinny Anthony continues to stack up great games.
3rd catch of the game, now inside the 5. Dupree. Touchdown, Wisconsin. 1st career touchdown for Darion Dupree.
Knock, knock, knock on the road. Eventually you'll get in. This time it's the freshman Darion Dupree, who they're so excited about. Yes, his knee was not down. A touchdown. And Rutgers defense is sitting here saying, what more can you ask of us? Now the 2nd consecutive week where they're getting no help from their offense. It's exhausting. And Wisconsin's offense putting 6 points on the board, now 7.
4 plays to go 89 yards, capped on that score by Dupree.
So Rutgers fans, you get to see what's going wrong. Wisconsin fans, you get to see, wait a second, this is what it's supposed to look like under Phil Longo.
Well, last week it was the big plays. They had 11 plays of 20 or more yards. They had 2 big chunks as flags fly. 33-yard run and a 47-yard pass on that last drive alone.
Remains 1st down.
We knew going into the season Wisconsin had one of the toughest schedules in all of college football, and this middle stretch here, starting last week versus Purdue, now versus Rutgers, and next week versus Northwestern, was an opportunity for them to find themselves, but they had to do it.
Kaliakmanis, top of the air, intercepted by Wisconsin. Preston Zachman hauls in the pick, his 2nd of the year, and a huge turnover created by the defense.
Kaliakmanis, who again had been playing some of the best ball of his career, should never have made that throw. Wasn't the right read. Hunter Waller, first one to get there, and then Preston Zachman finishes it off. And it's just the duality of man. Think about the 2 teams right here, right? Rutgers, frustrating day, nothing's working. Wisconsin, smile on their faces, everything's working.
Just the 3rd interception of the season for Wisconsin's defense. The 2nd by Zachman. Dupree in the backfield coming off his touchdown run. Dupree gets it, gashes his way forward, brought down by Jordan Thompson, the defensive end.
Yeah, Longo said he doesn't like to, usually when he's evaluating recruits, he's going to watch 5 or 10 minutes of film. He said he watched 2 minutes of Darion Dupree and said, wait a second, this guy is one of the top 3 most talented players he'd ever scouted. That's a quote from Longo. think about Wisconsin. That's running back university at the college level. He's the next one in line.
Dupree again pushing the pile forward near the 20-yard line and still going to the 20 after a gain of 5 and a first down. Inside the red zone, Dupree again puts his shoulder down. I should say Dupree, and he is wrapped up. Moses Walker brings up third down. Tawee Walker is in. Locke is going to keep it himself. He's inside the 10 and dives forward. First down and goal for Wisconsin. Power I formation. Handoff. Walker, left side, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
This is well-rounded football. And once again, number 56, Joe Brunner. There he is. Left guard, watch him lead the way, pulling around the mountain. Pow! Oh my gosh, snap the neck back, baby. That's football. That's Big Ten football. Getting into goal line formation. I'm telling you, they're showing their versatility here. The air raid system getting down in goal line formation, and big Joe Brunner leading the way.
139 yards, 2 scores for Walker. Haven't given up a touchdown in 7 quarters.
Just been a fun season in the conference. Expanded conference, no divisions, expanded playoff. What's this year gonna look like? And it's been one of the more exciting years of college football that I can remember.
Samuel Brown in the backfield, churning his legs forward and trying to fall forward. You got Indiana, Illinois, Michigan. That matchup next week with Illinois and Michigan in Champaign is going to be fascinating. And another ball just out of the reach of Ben Black.
It's a good time to be a college football fan.
Third down and 6 for Rutgers. Pressure picked up. Caliac-Manis in trouble and throws it out of bounds. Where Rutgers just cannot get anything going today. Just 7 first downs in the game. And it's their 6th 3-and-out.
Giano calls this a developmental program, so when you have such a senior-heavy team, you got to take advantage of your opportunities. They don't play in the Big Ten East anymore. No Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan.
Good kick by Anderson. Goes out of bounds.
I mean, they have some decisions to make here to find out what team they want to be this season.
Locke on the ball fake, gets it out, and that's Quincy Burrows. Been battling injuries, no catches last week against Purdue. Just his 5th catch on the season, picks up 13. Dupree spinning out of that initial wave of tacklers, going to pick up a couple.
Well, go back to last week, and it's 100 degrees on the road versus Nebraska, one of the more physical games of the season.
Locke keeps it. It's tipped up into the air and incomplete. That problem's written all over it, but incomplete. Third down and 8. Again, a great point. Greg Schiano talked about it in our meetings. They focus so much on hydration and recovery after yesterday's heat index in Lincoln.
Yeah, and that's all you can do, right? Is you can give yourself a chance. But it was 100 degrees, historically hot last week at Lincoln. And again, you mentioned the injuries, the hydration. That was a road game.
Locke in trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Thompson on the front end, Walker on the backside.
Wesley Bailey as well, just planted his guy. So watch this. There's Wesley Bailey up top, planted his guy. Jordan Walker getting in. That's they had before Nebraska, they had 4 sacks on the season. Versus Nebraska, they had 4 sacks in that game. So they challenged this defensive line to be more disruptive. That hasn't really been today, aside from that sack.
Bertram's lets the knuckleball go, and it's going to run into the end zone. 2:13 in this third quarter. Monungai back on the field. Caliac-Manis gets it to Monungai out of the backfield. And he is wrapped up and driven backwards.
Tressel, Fickle.
Kaliak-Manis to the outside. Secured catch. Dymere Miller. Markham half a yard short, 3rd down for Rutgers.
What was our meeting with Tressel like this week? It was short and concise. He just made it simple. We need a tackle is what he said.
Monongai keeps, 1st down, Scarlet Knights.
But overall, Badgers, very clean tackling day today.
Yeah, the 2 keys, population of the football, saw it on that last play, and a big game for the defensive line to step up. Catch made by Miller again.
They're using tempo to their advantage.
Monongai gets it again, left side, tripped up after he got hit in the hip. 1st down, Scarlet Knights. Kaliak-Manis running out of time. He's going to run, makes a man move. He's across midfield.
Even Kaliak-Manis running, him running has told us the story of how good Wisconsin's coverage has been.
Going to keep it again. And he dives forward for a 1st down past the 40-yard line. Going to run it again. And he dives forward in front of Preston Zachman. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the
1
third
to go
quarter.
in Piscataway. Hand off to Brown. And he's wrapped up around the 30. 3rd and short. Monongai gets it right up the gut. Spinning around and inside the 25-yard line near the 20 and a 1st down for Rutgers. Picked up 9. So 50 yards on the day. Kaliak-Manis flushed out to the right. Looking for help and throws it away. Duff at the top of your screen. Kaliak-Manis keeps it himself, getting a block on the outside and lunges forward to the 13. Pretty good ball fake. Monongai, right side, Monongai! Touchdown, Rutgers!
He's a violent runner. Bam! I mean, Hunter Wohler is a big-time hitter now, but Monongai, when he gets that momentum downhill, I wouldn't want to be on the other side of him. And that's a great positive sign for Rutgers, finally able to score.
Jack Scullion, and now they're going to get into that formation again and pooch it. Fair catch called and secured. Walker's in the backfield. Walker gets it on 1st down, dives across the 35 to the 36.
It really is beautiful watching. I love gap scheme runs. You see guys pulling around. That time it was number 60, Joe Huber.
Well, that's the thing too, Jake. We talk about this air raid offense that Phil Longo and Luke Fickle like to run. It's not just go air it out.
Correct.
It's finding space and exploiting space. And that could mean a lot of running. Mean some short intermediate passing. Walker over the left side. Got a flag coming in the neighborhood of holding.
Yep. It's going to be holding.
Holding. Offense number 56. 10-yard penalty. Repeat.
That's
2nd
Brunner.
down.
He has secured a couple of big runs, but called for the infraction.
Yep.
Lock. Shovel pass. Walker made one man miss, and then jumping on the back was Malcolm Ray. Short gain, 3rd down and long.
That worked in the first half. Rutgers was ready for it this time, and a big reason was the pursuit to the football. 5 red jerseys.
Good eye control from the defense. 3rd and 13.
If I'm Wisconsin, I'm going to get into a double or a triple count here. Try to, mess with the snap count again. See if you can't get Rutgers to jump off sides.
Locke airs it out. Kekahuna hauls it in. What strong fingertips from the freshman Trench Kekahuna.
Oh my, Jabome had a chance at that one. He dropped right to that zone. I don't know if this is even really a great throw by Locke. I really, football is like geometry class. It's math. It's seriously a matter of angles. And had Jabome came downhill just a little bit more, maybe 5 or 10 degrees, we're looking at an interception. But Kekahuna was able to beat him to that spot and come down with the catch.
3rd and 13, he got 16. Now handed off. Walker right up the gut. Tawee Walker. Another 3-score game for the Badger.
Well, they've been searching now for a few weeks for that explosion in the run game. And there it is right there. Look at the right tackle here. Watch him, number 71, Riley Malman. Bam! You leave the defensive end unblocked and you work the read option with Braden Locke, and 71, Riley Malman comes up and stoned Rutgers linebacker and Tawee Walker. That's just a conditioning drill.
2 yards short of 200 in the game for Walker.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
All right.
Pickup of 3.5 to Dylan Jones. Locke again to pass. Catch by J.T. Seagraves. Just his 2nd catch of the year. Had 1 catch last week for 21 yards against Purdue.
And these past few weeks, we're seeing like a resurgence of the tight ends in the system.
Giacomelli gets it right side, right through a huge hole. Giacomelli into the red zone and down near the 5-yard line. Every time he touches the football, good things happen.
He's finding the explosive run game. And look there in the middle of the offensive line, number 57, the center, Jake Renfro. We call that a reach block. And he kind of walled off the nose tackle, and then his right guard Huber and right tackle Riley Malman were able to create movement out towards the edge. Giacomelli, they got NIL money now, right? The running backs, go buy these offensive linemen some steaks.
Throwing some potatoes too. Go get the sides, not just the steaks.
They got good beef up there in Wisconsin, right?
They sure do. Giacomelli puts his head down, and he is close to the goal line, but just short.
Proven he didn't get in there. Look at that. I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. This game's way out of reach, and Loyal stepping up and making a big-time hit.
10 tackles now for Loyal.
And an interception. He's been everywhere.
Locke got to keep it himself. Another rushing touchdown for Wisconsin. Pouring it on in Piscataway. .305 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. Wisconsin football is back. Talking about big plays too. The rushing game, all about big plays today for Wisconsin. New quarterback in for Rutgers is Johnny Shepard. Played in just a couple of games over the course of his career. Shepard keeps it himself, and he gets across to the 45-yard line. Very similar skill set to what they've had here in Rutgers the last couple of years with Gavin Wimsatt. Longest run of the game for Rutgers, and it comes from their backup quarterback. Handoff goes to the right from Antoine Raymond. Another handoff, bounces off the first tackler, then finally brought down. You're talking about this Wisconsin program, 22 consecutive seasons with a winning record. It's the second longest ever to Michigan's 23 from 85 to 07. And they're just 3 minutes away from picking up win number 4 on this season. Another carry on the inside to Raymond.
And to continue there, there's a risk to pursuing more. And you bring in Coach Fickle, who brings in his system, which is, at Cincy, he ran the 3-3-5 defense. We're used to seeing a 3-4 here, and they've kind of blended the two defensively. But it's the air raid system that was the big change. And all of last year didn't have an offensive identity. The beginning of this year didn't have an offensive identity. Man, a moment in time these past 2 weeks, Jeff, it seems like they're really finding themselves.
It takes some time to implement a totally different style of offense. Shepard's going to keep it. Oh, he is stood up and brought down. Sharp teeth of the Badgers defense. Allegro again stands up Shepard.
Close your eyes and you can hear good football. Linebackers. Oh my gosh, this is Wisconsin football. Take a listen to this. Oh man, he's loving that.
He has been flying all over the field today. 6'4", 240.
That's a beast of a football player.
Another run goes to the freshman Dylan Jones. Mabry Matoyer is on now for Wisconsin in his first collegiate action last week against Purdue. Connected on his first completion and also ran one. Handed up the middle to Dylan Jones. Brings up 3rd down and 6 after a gain of 1. 3rd down and 6. Matoyer takes that high snap, a handoff to Jones. He's bottled up.
What do they want this? What do they want to be as a team?
Good bounce for Wisconsin. Nestles at the 10-yard line. We'll see what Rutgers does here. They're in the shotgun with Shepard. And they will run it up the gut. And Wisconsin finishes the way they started today. A huge tackle made to finish up this ball game. A tackle from Tyler Janzi and a big win for Luke Fickle and Wisconsin on the road. These road victories are not easy to come by, and Jake, Wisconsin dominated.